1. Hello YouTube! Welcome to the Right Vibes episode 9. Just another update today.
We haven't done a video in a while. We've been a bit busy with kids being sick and stuff like that, so we thought we'd let you know what's going on with the house.
So yeah, same old story. Kids always sick. Since Cora started kindy, it's like, if I could go back in time to before we sent you to kindy, I don't think I would have done it.
It's like every second week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which just makes the whole house so intense and the vibe so...
But they're better now.
Yeah, for now. She's going to kindy tomorrow.
Everyone's had enough of each other.
So we thought we'd give you guys an update on the house. Last time we left you, we had an offer and it was going to go unconditional last week.
So there was a date and they extended it because of finances, and then they extended it again, and now the unconditional date is 18th of August. Yeah, so that was the date that we were planning to settle, so it's a bit stink, but yeah.
Yeah, so when are we settling now?
9th of September is the new date.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and they wanted to get a building inspection done, which they've done, and that was all good, but now there's like another thing that they want to look at, which is fine, but because they've extended their date out like another month from what it was before, we've put a clause into it so that if anybody else puts an offer in between now and then, we're allowed to change our minds on their offer.
Yeah, so if somebody does and we accept it, they've got 3 days to sort their money out, otherwise we can accept the other offer.
Yeah. And we believe everything happens when it's meant to, so we're just like, it's fine. Like, this is all happening for a reason, and the closer to summer we move, honestly, the better it's going to be for us looking for a property, starting to live on a property, all of that. The only thing that sucks about it is our impatience, really.
Yeah, it's really hard when you think you're gonna have like 3 weeks left to work, and then it keeps getting extended and extended. But we'll get there.
Yeah, Kath's ready to leave the working life.
But I guess it means more money we'll have, so yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I said when we first decided that we were thinking about doing this kind of thing, well, I decided first and then got Kath on board. Last year I was like, I think we're going to move in September 2019, and it looks like I was right, but I was just like, oh no, we're going to do it sooner than that. Because I thought once we put our house on the market, it was going to sell like that, because the universe was just going to be like, here you go, good boy, and then like everything was just going to fall into place. But it's like everything happens.
Timeline.
Yeah, everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at now is the logistics of how to get ourselves 2 cats, all our stuff, and 2 kids up to Kaitaia, which is a 12 or 13 hour drive if you go straight through.
Yeah, interesting. Trying to figure out how we're going to do that. So the one thing we do know is that Lefty's dad's going to fly down and drive the furniture truck back up.
A furniture truck maybe with a couple of cats in the back.
Yeah. So we're going to hire one here in Wellington and drop it off in Auckland after we're done.
Yeah.
So that's one thing we've figured out.
Yeah, and we talked to my parents the other night, and my mum said that she will fly down, help us with the packing and that, and then she will take Wolf back up to Kaitaia with her on the plane, because he's free to fly until he's 2.
And he would be the limiting factor if we were all going to drive, because he hates being in the car unless he's asleep.
And we've got 2 cars, so one person, or Kath will probably go with Cora, and she can take her time, and I will be going as hard out as I can up, because that's how I like to roll. Plus I want to beat Dad up there so that I can help him when he gets there with the truck.
Yeah, me and Cora will just take our time, maybe stop and say hi to people, and
yeah, visit some of y'all.
Yeah, if you want to.
I told Kath that she should go gate crash the Lulastic Hippie Shake lady. Oh, the Lulastic Hippie Shake lady. That's such a hard name to say.
It is so hard to remember and say.
Yeah, if you don't know who she is, she's like she has a family who lives in yurts on property. She was a massive inspiration for us wanting to change our lifestyle, and she's quite spiritual too, and it was just like, yeah, we've kind of been stalking her on YouTube for ages.
Yeah, so I might message her before we go and see if we can check it out.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool to see a yurt in real life because we've only dreamed about it so far.
Yeah, we've never actually seen one. But we're going to order one the day we get our money. Like, that's one thing. People keep suggesting that we buy these properties with houses on them. And we're just like, no. And
That's not what we want to do.
Yeah, and we've decided for once in our lives we're not going to compromise. And it's just like the first day we get the money, we're going to order that ute to make sure that we're going to do this, for better or worse. I'd rather do it the wrong way, but it's my way, than do it the way that is easier.
A lot of times we get talked into doing things the way that people think is the best way to do.
And even if it's better, we're still like, but it's not what I want.
Usually we do it anyway though, but not this time.
No.
I'm just going to measure the baby.
Yep.
That's a big baby.
Is it a big baby?
Much bigger than last time, eh? We had the 12-week scan for baby the other day, and Cora was really excited. It was super cute.
And unlike Wolf and Cora, this baby just stayed completely still pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, it took like 10 minutes. With Cora, it took half an hour, and then we had to come back a week later, and it took another 40 minutes or so. She was crazy, but this baby just chills.
Yeah, I reckon that's more comfortable in there because the other kids have stretched it out.
Maybe.
The other thing with so we probably, well, we will be living up north when we have the third baby, but that means that because Catherine has to get a C-section for this birth, the closest hospital that does C-sections in Whangarei, which is going to be at least 2 hours away from wherever we're living. So
our options are either to book an early C-section, which I really don't like the idea of it. I'd rather our baby choose its own birth date, or I was thinking we could go have a holiday in Whangarei for a couple of weeks beforehand, and then baby can choose when it's coming, and we'll just go straight to the hospital.
Yeah, holiday in Whangarei.
Leave the kids at their grandparents. I haven't told them that yet.
It's going to be really cool having family close by that are keen to like watch the kids and spend time with the kids. Like we've never really had that. And yeah, it might be a bit, and with both of us not working, like it's going to be really cool. We might not have as much money, but I don't think it's really going to matter as much. No.
Have time and space to enjoy life.
Yeah, and with that time, we'll be able to be growing more food and like doing more work, more stuff to become more self-sustainable, so we won't need money as much, which is sweet as. What else is going on?
Playing the waiting game again, I think.
Yeah, we're just ready to go. Ready to go, universe. We haven't really been doing much because we've kind of been in limbo, just waiting for this all to happen, but it's happening.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
That's the update.
It's the end of the episode.
Ka kite.
No, you've got to do the
You always tell me off when I say that.
No, you say the subscribe bit.
Hit the subscribe button.
The little bell thingy. That was dumb. The end.